The thing one, two. Shh. I don't mind. Tony's trying to speak. So over the past few days, right? Friday morning, yesterday, 2 days ago. 2 days ago. And since then, people have always asked, who are you? What bands did you play with? You tell them. Yeah. But I never talk about myself. Okay? So this is from about 2000. This is the band that I was in charge of. And in the context of the conversations we're having on Ensemble this morning, this is the final passage of the medley. So fingers crossed, goes okay with my memory of it at the time. It's all yours. I don't remember any applause at the time, okay, so don't worry about that. The band was Pets and Drums with the Rollers. Vocabulary, grade one, the drum corps won the best drum that particular day. Why played? It's not who I played with or what I did. It's more that's a declaration of what is actually achievable. They all had 10 fingers, 2 hands, 1 head, 1 torso, 2 legs. We're all the same. It's all achievable. Did you enjoy it? What were your first impressions? You're allowed to say, I enjoyed it, by the way. Don't say the other thing. Yeah? Thoughts, comments, observations? Boring? Unimaginative? It was okay? That's good enough. Anyway, that's who I am. Other things. In light of this morning's conversations about ensemble, any thoughts? Good, bad, indifferent?
One called driving that and very dynamic from a drum solo perspective.
Yeah.
Tempos are
Right up. Right up. If it goes any further, I'm going to have a heart attack in the middle of that performance. Yeah. But 10 fingers, 10 toes, 2 legs, 2 hands, we're all made the same way. It's all eminently achievable. Okay. Now, I don't know what level each of you play to. So are you sort of all beginners? Far away. Okay. So please tell me.
Novice and Juvenile bands, yeah.
So there's no grade 2, grade 3 players in the majority. It's perfect. Okay. All right. It struck me more recently that when you get to the technical aspect of how we play, go down, that the technique comes from how we were actually taught. And I suddenly remembered a few things that were taught to myself, which weren't so much with playing the tune, they were with learning technique. So we'll try it and we'll have a little bit of fun. Is it possible to organize yourselves from strongest to less experienced players? Or are you all the same standard?
so faster working with
Yeah, by school you can do it, and we'll work with each. How many schools present? Okay, that's perfect. Are you all in the same school? So where does it stop? Are you in the same school? Okay, all right. So hands up who's like one of the better players. Okay? You're moving to the left, okay? If you're one of the better players, go over here. If you're one of the less experienced players, go to the other side. And don't worry, we don't need it to be exact. And you don't need to be, oh, I'm great, but I'm going to be quiet. He might find me out, okay? Okay? So this is what I want you to do. I'm just going to run through Scotland the Brave. Now, this applies to everybody else. Well, you think you're on a, okay? And I'm going to teach you a way to play it. It doesn't really sound like the tune at all. But when, your name?
Ethan.
When I'm with Ethan and playing, and your name? Isabella. As I'm playing with them, you practice it. So by the time I get to 1, 2, 3, 4, number 9, your name is?
Logan.
Right. So by the time I get to Logan, he's had 8 rehearsals. Yeah? Ready? No. All right, okay. It's not the tune. Maybe I should play it first, okay? See where it's going? And the last bit is, okay? We give it a go? It can only go wrong. All right? Up for 1, 2, 3, 4. You're keeping it the same rhythm. You get it? Okay. Are you organized? Similar? All similar? Okay, all right. Ready? Up for 1, 2, 3, 4. No. I know the tune. I'm kind of hoping you can help me out here. Okay. Join in as well. Okay. Up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Dum. Dum. It's very metric. Yeah. It's very metric. It's not a tune at all. Yeah. That's hard to do. So, are you all practicing this as you go along? Anything you're worried about? Should be. No, it's all right. 1, 2, how do you make it? 3, 4. Really secure. Yeah, it's really listen that. 1, 2, 3, 4. All of us. 1, 2, 3. You're out. 1. 3, 4. Have a listen. Feel free to abandon me, okay? Let's go.
Yes.
You've had 8 practices now already, okay? You can only go right, okay? Good to go? Good to go? Okay, take a break, take a break, take a break. For 1, 2, 3, 4. No, just do that after for 1, 2, 3, 4. No, you're trying to play Turluth. Don't. Okay, just you and me. Don't be worried. We all make mistakes. You know, you're telling me in your face I'm about to make this big mistake. I'm not going to cry. I'm going to chew your nuts off. Okay, 3, 4. Okay, what was the drama? All good? All good? Ready to go? Okay, you're back in, all of us. 3, 4. Let's stop, okay? Comfy? Good to go? Good to go? Good to go? Good to go. None of you, 5 of us. 3, 4. There's no tune. There's no cut notes, okay? Don't abandon me, guys. Okay? 3, 4. No, it's not. It's not the tune. It's all da 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 da. It's okay. It's cool. 3, 4. Fine. Gang, it's too far for me to walk. You know, I've already walked from the UK. Yeah. You want to join in, right? Yeah, join in. Okay. From here, and yourself, all of us. 3, 2, 3, 4. So I think this is a bit that's catching you a little bit. It's okay. Go from the high. 3, 4. Now we can stop there, okay? So why this exercise at all? We're not actually learning a tune. You'll find that we've already worked on Turluths. We worked on G grace notes. We worked on doublings. We worked on strikes, or it used to be called echo beats a long time ago. We've worked on thrown D. Now, when people play Turluths, for example, in the context of a piece of music, one of the grave mistakes they make is they don't play. This is what they play. Yeah. Now, was it easy? Was it hard to do? Well, put it this way, this gentleman here, whose name I don't remember, apologies, and I never will either. I've met the entire South Africa in the last 2 days, okay? This gentleman did it more or less first go, second go, and likewise, and so on. You had 10 practices. You had 10 practices, and you didn't have to worry. So by the time it came to you, yeah, that's the way to go. When you practice, organize yourselves from strongest to less experienced, And then people mimic, people can copy, and you can get lots of practice in before it actually gets to yourself. Make sense? Okay, let's talk about 3/4 marches. Do you know the tune My Land? Okay, let's go with the Green Hills then. Let's talk about 3/4s. Anyone want to stick their hand up and be shot down for being wrong about the idiom of a 3/4, the rhythm of a 3/4? Go for it. By the way, you're wrong before you start, so let's get that out of the way. No, go for it, man. No. Let's pretend you're right, because we're going to do a little thing that might fit with what you're saying. But just in general terms about a 3/4 march, how do they go? Okay, I'm going to help you out. No, go on. That's by way of pulses, which is correct. You've got one downbeat, you got the second one, and then you got the weak one, which is the upbeat to the next downbeat, blah, 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 blah. This is how they go. They go bum, bum, chickadida, chickadida, bum, bum, chickadida, chickadida. And this is maybe you're going with the Green Hills, and you'll find this with your drum corps. The first downbeat in the Green Hills is the C. Most of your drum corps will write to the low A. Okay? So when we play this, we're going to start on the C. Hear me, John? Yeah, well, Gordon, Josh, all of you. You sat in the wrong place, by the way. You're screwed now, okay? I'm going to count it off, and the three of you play just a little bit at the start. You're starting on C.
Are we doing it in the same manner as Scotland, right?
No, you're playing the tune now, yeah? So the tune goes dee dee dum be. I want you to start from the C. And I want all of you, the rest of you, to use your two hands and don't put them off their game. And I want you to go bum, bum. All right, okay, hang on a sec. We've got a 6/8, a 9/8, a 12/8 going on here. From here to here. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Three of us. Perfect. So the problem is here by the looks of things, gang. All right, okay. You and me, all right? That's perfect, right? All of us? Perfect, right? So now, when the guys who are the brave gentlemen here are going to play it, and if they get it wrong, we get a chance to, right? But the rest of us are going to go, not too loud, because we want to actually hear them as well, but give them the, ready? Join in when you're good and proper, you organize it amongst yourselves. Wrong, okay?
On there.
Right, stop 1 sec. Our job is to accompany them. It's not their job to find the rhythm for us. We have to fit them, okay?
Job to start in the right place.
I didn't really want to go there. It could be a very long day. I like our newfound drum corps. That's what I'm trying to get to, okay? So, Josh, you start away and we'll come in, okay? Right, 1 second. Now, what I like all of us in the percussion, when we get to the, just dial it down a bit. Just dial it down a little bit. Just make it a little bit quieter. You fire away. Ken, would you also join in? Yeah, and likewise, and likewise. Okay. Do you want to? Which would you like to do? Oh, oh, I like that. Of course,
Not converted into drugs.
we're, we're going to convert them to musicians. Okay. All right, guys, you fire away, and we'll pop in. Right, stop right there. You can now teach yourself without any education or any involvement from anybody else how to play any 3/4 in the world. You don't need your tutors to teach you how to play the tune. You can take that rhythm, you can slow it down in your head or speed it up, and you can now play any 3/4. Give me another 3/4 that the gang play. Okay. Do you guys play the Battlesaur? Okay. So from yourself to yourself, play the Battlesaur, and we'll join in. Whenever, just somebody start, and we'll go from there. After 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, we stop. Okay, do you get the flavor? Making a little bit of sense. Let's pick a tune that the gang don't really know. Some of you know My Land, some of you don't know My Land. Okay. Hands up who doesn't know it. Okay, good. You don't know it? I'll play it. All right. Okay. You and me. Okay. All right. We'll just go one at a time. We'll have a listen to our percussion. Josh, you sound off the percussion. Right. Remember, the digga-da-da is just. By the way, I throw the word right? But that's okay, don't worry about it. I don't really, it's not the tune. You might end up playing wrong notes. It's a low A, C, okay? So, can anybody tell me the mistake? Can anybody tell me what Ethan has just done wrong?
You start on the A and not the C.
No, he started on the low A, that was exactly the right thing to do. He never took the time to identify the rhythm in his head first. He went straight in. Am I being uncharitable? Yes, I'm being uncharitable.
Do it again.
Okay.
Sorry, can you just
Me? Okay, what do you think? That's fine. I don't mind that you played wrong notes in the tune, but you played it in the right rhythm. Yeah? You can make life so much easier for yourselves and for your tutors, because if you get this rhythm in your head, you can teach yourself the tune. So when you actually meet up and you go, listen, I want to work for this tune, it's dead easy. It's really easy. Other things, you have to count it in your head beforehand. And when you're at the start line in a competition, or a solo performance, or with the band, before the opening rolls or the commands are offered, you've got to do it in your head. Yeah? And you'll see the guy go, or whatever they do these days, yeah? So that you the band is over, we'll go with that one because it's not blah blah blah. So I'm going to give you the opening rolls. I'm going to give you the command, and you figure out the rest yourselves. Pop in the E as well as you normally would in a competition. Make sense? Anybody worried? Anybody have a headset? I'm really worried, so don't see you around. Okay? So it's the battle's over, and I'll call it off like you normally would in a contest, and you figure out the rest yourselves. Here, you come too soon, then too late. I don't mind people making mistakes. Be brave. Get it wrong. It's easier to fix something that's wrong than it is when people hide. Okay, so we go again. 1, 2, 3. No. There's a second to this one. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Right. Better, but some people are still going just a little bit fraction. The next thing I'd like you to do when you're doing it is don't slide your E in. Don't go like I'm on the A and now I'll find the pitch. Find the pitch from the oath and maintain it. It won't sound great because we've got different chanters or different pitches and so on and so forth. But your job is to be ready before you start and to actually go bang from the start. 1, 2. Bzzz. So, to my ear, that was much improved. Did you hear the difference? Yeah? It's the same when you're on your pipes in a competition. Your job is not just to hit the note on the time. Your job is to hit the note at the pitch, sustained. Okay? Let's pick another 3-4 marks that you don't know.
Shoals of herring.
Shoals of herring. That's a go? I mean, I know, but I can't remember.
No, we don't like that one.
Pick another one.
Also dangerous, egg with pork.
Is that one of those? Okay, so I'll just play time, is it? Okay.
No, you got your it's
Is that one?
That is close to
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Okay, now, can you remember that in your head? No? Perfect. Can you? No? 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 Yes? Nice. No? No. Okay. Okay, I'll play it again. I want you to get it in your head. Because you'll be able to play it without even rehearsing it. Have you got that? No? No? Yes, no? Just yes, no. It's really fast. Yes, no. Hands up if it's yes. Okay.
That's really sound cheating.
Okay, I'll play again. Anybody else who was a no and now a yes? No. All of those who are yeses, put your hand up. Okay, we're going to play it. Don't worry if there's a mistake. We're going to play it. And everybody else who doesn't know, try and practice it behind the scenes. 3, 4. Anybody who was a no converted to a yes yet? Off we go. 3, 4. Anyone else who's no converted to a yes yet? Okay, off we go. 3, 4. Anyone else who's no converted to a yes yet? I can't be here all day. You've got to get to a yes sometime, man.
There's like 2 notes for that.
That's okay. Well, let's you me do it, okay? The first 2 notes are just going up the scale. Can you do that? Can you go? Yeah? And then the rest is Okay, so you're yes now. Okay, so now you know them all together. 3, 4. Yeah, you're almost there, man. Don't worry about it. Are you yes now? Yes, 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 yes.
Don't commit.
If it's a no, don't be worried. Don't be worried. We'll fix it. Yes, 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 yes. That's a kind of a shaky dodgy. Yes. So partly we can all do it. So why don't we all? Do you see what I'm trying to tell you? If you have the rhythm, the counting pattern in your head, you can do so much work yourself before you ever get to the practice. And when you're at the practice, if you are lined up in this type of sequence, you can have 7 or 8 practices while you're hanging around with the guys. Yeah? So by the time you've done that, your band leadership and tutors can say, okay, you've got the right idiom, you've got the right tempo, you've generally got it, but just a little bit of polish here and there. Right? So yourself and myself. 3, 4. Okay, now the first thing I would say is we did it. That low G, so bum, even though it's not a downbeat, there's just a tiny little bit of poise in that low G. 3, 4. You hear it? Can you hear how it's just presented just a little bit more? Because music is not, when you get to the end of the journey, it's not maths, it's not mathematics, it's music. So we've now found a way of expressing this. Does it sound any different from the outside?
Second time round, yeah.
Okay. So it's just yourself and myself. 3, 4. I think that's excellent. So when you get into a rehearsal or a practice or a teaching experience with your tutors, that's all they'd like to be able to. They'd like to spend as little time as possible teaching you the tune. They'd like to spend the time going, can you just pronounce that low G just a fraction more? Yeah? So you can do all the hard work. It's easy. So that's 3 4s and a little bit of technique on 4 4s. Can you find me a Boghole Bathgate? No, I think it'll be BBC. Are you able to get on?
Yeah.
It's BBC The World 2023. You go searching and
Yeah.
I'll get back in a second. What do you play?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Do you play this?
I have played it before, a long time ago.
Right. Now, was any of that at all helpful? Yes, no, yes? You're allowed to say no, don't worry. Really? Why was that helpful? Pardon?
You're far more prepared, so it helps on timing, and also you feel more prepared. So for example, like that first beat, you get it in,
Yeah.
right? You're not unsettled, because that bringing it up to pitch unsettles you because you're not sure already, and then it just dominates.
You're bang on the money, otherwise you have a row of dominoes happening within the performance. Does that help start to happen in the context of what we're speaking about? How do you get from verbal to reality? Okay. Now, do you know the difference between simple time and compound time? No. All right, that's easy. So the simple time signatures you'll come across are 2 4 3 4 4 4. The compound times you'll come across are 6 8 9 8 12 8. Okay. There are 15 8s. There are 5 4s. There are 7 4s, but that's by and by. The simple time signatures are where you can hand clap by 2. Yeah? So my line, Green Hills, is a simple time. Because as you play the tune, I can go, well, play the tune. Whoever wants to do it. You get it? It's a hand clap by two. That's it. Right? Can you roughly do that?
6/8. 6/8 March or
6/8 mark. Can you stop? Watch this. After two. 1, 2. Right. It's okay. This is the place, you know, we've not done this before, so I'll count it and then you go. Okay, after 2. Dum, dum, bum, 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 dum. 1, 2. Now, a few observations. I like the rhythm. I like some of the expression. And some of the technique is coming from. I can hear it and I can physically see it. When you're playing a turrets in B, some of you are not playing. Some of you are playing. And that's why we do that Scotland the Brave thing at the start. It will get us out of that habit. Yeah? So it's not yeah, I can physically see it. Okay? And I can actually hear it. We'll try again. When I finish this, you lower it to me. So let's imagine we were all doing that right. We're not, but it's a very good start. Let's go with yourself, okay? And now we're getting to a bit of, we're pretending you can play it anyway, can you? Now we're getting to a bit of what we were speaking about. How do you get it from somebody who can do it to how you really want it to be? Okay? 3, 1, 2. So, the first go in, I'd like you to just prolong it slightly before we move up the scale. 1, 2. And I'd like you to prolong the B before we get to the low A. Okay? 3, 1, 2. Does it sound different? Yeah. Does it feel different? Does it sound different? Just go with yes. If you want it. Does it sound different? Yeah. Does it feel different?
Yes.
And this is the bit of this morning. You can see it in the rhythm. And people should be able to come along with, I've got the tune, I've got the tune nailed. Okay, great. Now let's talk about the little nuances that I'd like you to express slightly different. Anybody else knows the tune? Okay, you know the tune. So I'm going to ask you to play it your own. In any which way you like, I'm going to do it. Okay? 1, 2. Now, come here. And we're going to have a little conversation about how you present certain things. 1, 2. Now, what you're doing is a very natural thing. You're trying so hard the things you've heard to make them happen that you're actually decreasing the tempo. Just don't make a mistake. This is the place to make mistakes. Okay? 1, 2. Okay? Let's talk about hand changes and patterns. The real problem with hand changes, you know, hand changes like this, and tapping. The problem with these, by way of technique, is where, no, it's not the D, it's where and how you pronounce the G grace note. So, I'll show you how to fix the problem before you get to the issue. What you actually do is you don't play the tackum, you get to the note before the tackum and you stop. So me and you, yeah, that's what we stop. 2, 1, 2. When you played it earlier, you fluffed the G grace note on your tackle. The problem wasn't the D grace note, the problem is always the G grace note. So when you practice this technique yourself, practice and stop at the note with the G grace note until you're happy you've secured it like an anchor at the bottom of the boat. Because everybody gets excited and they go, gotta do the D grace, gotta do the D grace note. No, you've got to time the G grace note in the right place. Who wants to have a go that is really worried about it? Perfect. Good man. Good on you. You're a really brave one here. Don't get the rest, okay? 1, 2. Perfect. Perfect. Now the other thing you can come back to you on this, and people need to have change to this. You see, when everybody started, it starts with the problem was not the D grace note, the problem was the G grace note. And you fluff it 2 times every 3. I want you to do it right. 1, 2. 1, 2. Does it feel different?
Yeah.
Does it sound different? Do you think it's easier to do or harder to do it the right way?
For at the moment it's more difficult. Because I'm used to
That's fine.
fluffing it.
But you've done it right twice, you did it wrong 3 times, and you're losing that conversation with the G grace note. Who else really struggles with this tune? You and me again, buddy. 1, 2. You have to play. 1, 2. And we're waiting. 1, 2. Okay? 1, 2. Can you hear the difference in the quality of the tackle work? And this is the man who's actually declared that he kind of knew the tune, but he didn't make anything to it. I'm doing the declaration. Can you hear the difference? Does it feel different? You have to work in the G grace. Let's take the tune with a hand change exercise, a hand change in it. No, That's a bad tune actually, because it doesn't really. Let's go. Who knows Balmoral Houses? Do you know? Anybody know the first part of Balmoral Houses? Pardon?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
I don't know how to say that.
Oh, it wouldn't really do the first few notes. So, all yours, off you go. Right. I want you to go.
Straight to the A or?
I want you to listen to the downbeat, which is the lower. Okay? In your own time. I want you to stop. Hand on heart, because I know the answer is no, so you're already cornered, you can't lie. Did you go through the rhythm in your head first?
No.
So what is the rhythm of the 2-4? Well, we know it's simple time, but the hand clap of 2. Okay, that's fine, we don't worry about that. And as I was saying to you down this morning, look at 2-4 march, imagine that one leg is shorter than the other. Yeah? So it's, imagine your left foot is shorter than your right foot. Because when you march, you're going to be. Okay? All yours. Okay. So you figured out the tempo, you figured out the rhythm, you figured out the idiom, you've actually manufactured a dodgy leg. Now, I don't like the hand change. No. Yeah. I think it's very close, but I don't like it. Okay? So I'm going to play this. Now remember, that first away is pronounced just a fraction more. Don't worry. I'm not. You don't need to make it sound like a tune at the moment. This is a technique exercise. It's moving from execution to technique. Sure. You can pop it down tempo a little bit. Okay. Now, I don't find the G brace on the pronounced properly. I think it's slightly closer when you get to that C. Okay. And just listen just a smidge. Right. I want you to pronounce the E just a fraction more. Take like when you go bum, bata. Does that sound different? You can stop there. Yeah. I think it sounds different by way of presentation, by way of timing of the G brace. So we go again. We'll play the tune. Yeah. Come on. One, two.
Back half junior.
1, 2. Now, did you hear the quality of the difference in the G brace note and the hand change? Yeah? Same person, 10 fingers. You fixed it. You fixed it like that. Anybody want to go who struggles with these hand changes where you go from top hand to bottom hand back up again or the other way around where there's a G brace note in between? Yes, no, yes, no, yes. Let's have a yes yourself, okay? This is all I want you to do. Okay, do it again. Right. You're losing your chant on your leg, so I'll never know what you're doing it right. Okay, it's called cheating. I like the cheating style. Now what I want you to do really there, I want you to go. Right. Now musically it sounds like I'm trying to go dum ba da. I'm actually not. I'm trying to go bum ba da. Okay? Go again. Go again. Could you open your G brace up just a fraction? And I mean, not much. All yours. There's a couple of G braces. Want to go again? That one. That's the one I like. Can you hear the difference? Now I want you to go. Do you hear the difference? Yeah. You're right. Okay, let's go. Just join in when you're ready, okay? I think you're rushing through the E. Just a little bit of cover. Take your time. I need you to blow it to the chanter. I like that. You're nearly there. I don't think just a smidge more. I think you're crushing the E. Maybe right. Stay a little way from Shimala. I like that. Now I want you to go. dog length, we've taken care of throws and D, strikes or little B's, curloops, hand changes, and tackles. These are things that you can all fix. This gentleman here, who professes himself to be one of the weakest players in the organisation today, has fixed a hand change with a small exercising. What do we look at? 90 seconds? Yeah. You have to do that yourself. That isn't down to your tutors or your teachers. That's down to you. And you can fix it like that. You know, you had attack him at the starting, which was 4 out of 10. Now it's between 9 and 10 out of 10 consistently. Okay? So I want us just to play all together this. After 2, 1, 2. Right, do you hear the last one? Do you hear how different it was to the other two? I know it's not perfect because we've got 2 pipe chords, 3 pipe chords, yada yada yada. You do this yourselves. Pick the 2/4 marks that you don't know. There must be an abundance of pleasure, guys. This is a big question.
Watching this philosophy.
How does that go? That's too hard. Pick another one. Okay. Is that it? Okay. So, you know it. Do you know it? Damn. Do you know it? Does anybody not know this tune that we're not supposed to know? Right? Okay. So the tune goes, so it's a 2/4, simple time. It's one leg, the left leg is shorter than the other, which will be dum ba dee dum ba. Now you might not know the notes, but that's the work songs. Okay, this is what we call best cheat in hand change. When people do hand change and they don't really want to play the hand change, they stop blowing at the hand change and then they tell you the next bit. They're cheating. Okay? So all we're going to do is play the first one. Perfect. Now we're going to go. Open up to G graceful. Go again. Open up a fraction more. Genius. I love your work, baby. Alright? Now we're going to go. Okay? Okay? Excellent. So you can teach yourself the rest of the tune. You don't need anybody's help to learn that tune. You might need help afterwards with a little bit of finesse. Do you see how quickly you can teach yourselves? Yeah? Your job is not to come to a practice to learn the music. Your job is to come to the practice to go, look, I got this far. What do you think? I think it's great. Fantastic. Can we go home now? Right? Do you enjoy finding it?
Ja, det är min sång. Huh?
Medley. Okay? Why don't we have a short break for 3 or 4 minutes? Okay? You enjoyed your break, it's over. Okay? Ready? So, green note, second part, have a listen. Play the second part of green notes. Well, no chance, mate. Did you ever come up with what the red is? No, I didn't think so. Go again. I'll have to show you the story where I am at this stage. No, I actually tried on one of the wicked things. Watch it till the wicked things. Can you play the second half of the please? You need to take charge of the leg.
Whoa!
You managed to move from 3/4 over to the one chair. That's called progress. But it's okay because you're not a problem. Okay. Please. Yourself? Greenhill second part. No. Did you think about the greenhill? You couldn't have. Very good. I like that. Okay. Goes. That's fine. Your cuts are open sensibly. What's not happening properly is your doublings are too open. Now, what I would suggest as leadership in the band, when you're playing in a competition environment, people make different rates of progress. Yeah? So in that case, do you hear it close the doubling one? Yeah? And just as a general guide, when you're working with people, and when you learn, until you can time that doubling to fit the rhythm, the tempo, and the idiom, stage your bass out. When you're ready, play the doubling. Because otherwise, it'll upset the amplifier completely. Okay? So, 3, 4. 3, 4. Now, even though your doubling was too close, you and me playing together sounded good. If we were in a circle competing, the adjudicator wouldn't know what's going on. They go, it's fine. Okay? I was actually interested in the high A's guys, but they're all pretty decent. Your problems are really how open your doublings are. Your doublings in C are too open. Okay? Ready? Here, how close this should be. Do you play this tune? Of course you do. You're going to play it again now.
Okay.
I know the tune, okay?
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
You don't have to say sorry, you just have to play it right.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, in truth, with a little bit of time, I like the cleanliness of your doubling, but we spoke of this morning. It's the difference between execution and technique. Your execution is excellent on the doubling.
Thank you.
Wait here the next bit, you won't be trying It's very good. But when it comes to technique, your job is to make your execution to fit the music. Yes? Okay. I thought it was very good, by the way. Yeah? So we go again. Much improved. Much improved. And that is the difference between execution and technique. Sometimes in the context of a particular piece of music, you have to close the execution. Sometimes you have to open it, depending on the tempo, the performance, and so on and so forth. But that was excellent. I'm really disappointed now. I didn't really want to say that. Okay? I just wanted to say, well, you're nearly there. Yeah? We have a break now. For 2 minutes. 3, 4. No, you're diggly that far too loud. Okay? No, some of you over there are far too loud still. Perfect, I like that. Now, this is for 2023. This is Bogo and Bathgate, Caledonia. It's not their performance in the competition, it's them making their way up to the line, and they're playing a 3-4 march. And I want you, with no help, to figure out how you do and to do it. If you make a mistake, don't worry. This is the place to make mistakes. All yours, Ross. Can you make it louder?
I think they're quite far away.
Can you pause it? Take it back again. Okay. Bogle know the tune. Bogle know the rhythm. I can't hear any of you. You're rolling very shy. Make a mistake. Don't worry about making a mistake. This is the place to make a mistake.
From beginning or
From the beginning. Now stop. Now listen. They won the Worlds that year, by the way. Yeah. They're not a bad band. But they don't know how to do 3/4. That's good as you. Yeah? Maybe they're a little bit better. Has any of this helped so far? Yeah? If it's a no, don't worry about saying no. If you're still confused or lost, please say no. So it's binary, yes, no. I'm going to take you and move you to swap places. Yeah, you're checking here. I'll show you one in a second. No, actually, no, wrong, I'm wrong. I want you to go between these two. Oh. That's okay with you, alright? Yes, nice. Okay. So now you can teach yourselves 2 4s, 3 4s, 6 8, all these things, with no assistance whatsoever from your tutors. So the next time you see them, you should be saying to them, keep up, pal. Yeah? All right? Do any of you play jigs? You like jigs? Can you play jigs? How many of you play jigs? Hands up who plays a jig. That's quite a lot of people, okay? So we have this morning. Typically most jigs are 6/8. Not all, there's some in 9/8 which are called slip jigs. We've got some in 12/8, Donald Williams' dog. We've got one 15/8, which is from about the mid-90s. Let's just confine ourselves to 6/8 jigs. Can somebody just play a jig for me? Someone who's comfortable playing a jig. Whoa, 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 whoa. Deep measures. Okay. So how does a jig go? By the way, if the sun's in your eye, it's tough. Well, you play the jig. You obviously can play a jig. Well, what's the rhythm of the jig? I like that. It's a dance, and that's the rhythm. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 over 2 bars. First 2 bars, it's Up, 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 da, 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 da. The next two bars is the same rhythm. Up, up, da, and so on and so forth. As I said to the gang this morning, the old Irish way of doing it was bacon. You know what bacon is? You know what an egg is? If you don't know what an egg is, we're in trouble here. You know what sausages are, okay? And the expression we used to have was bacon and eggs and lashings to sausages. It comes from the Bow Rock thing. Bacon and eggs and lashings to sausages. Bacon and eggs and lashings to sausages. So what was the tune we were going to play? What's it called?
Mason's Apron, but Danny and Chick.
Danny and Chick. Could you find beneath your tune? Yeah, that's the one, okay. Can you do me a favour? I'm going to go bacon and eggs and lashings to sausages. And you just do whatever you like. Join whatever you like. We could, if it goes wrong, we'll just call it a fried breakfast, okay? Okay. Okay, excellent. Nice one, man. Right, that is excellent jig playing. Now, of a fashion, that's the Irish way of playing a jig. Sometimes you might dot and cut a little bit here and there. That's excellent, okay? Do you know how to play jigs? Do you know any jigs? What jig do you know? Don't look at them. Can you just play it? Just play it, okay? And we'll figure out the name in a bit. Right. Okay, no, that's all right. That's all right. No, it'll come back. Ethan, can you play jig? You can now, okay? Right. I love this. That's all wrong, by the way, okay? You have the execution, but you don't have the technique because you're trying to play a 6/8 march, okay? So remember, I want you to slow it down. You're going to see what happens. Right, stop. You've corrected the problems you had because previously you were going not as bad as that, but that's what you were doing. And now you move toward, and you recognize it and you fix it. And the trick is, in the grouping of 3 notes, it's the middle note. You mustn't cut it. You must pronounce it. Now with time, when you get to a higher level, we'll change that a little bit. So you went da 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 E D E. So and you fix it because you pronounce the expanded the T is smidge to keep with you and rhythm. Do you want to go you and me? Okay, have a higher tempo? Like, let's go. You come back a little bit. So we just bring the tempo down when you're ready. Remember, you're trying to Good, good, yeah. Now we're going to bring the tempo. Don't worry. Yeah. Ready? You see? Good. That one? No, another one. Which favorite? I don't care. How's it going? That one. So it goes. That's kind of our piece. Excellent. Okay, so I want you to just play it yourself to begin with, just a few bars. Right. Did you go through the rhythm in your head first? Not. Can you try again? No, you couldn't have. You couldn't hand. You go.
Okay, so like a full line of it.
Kind of. Okay, so your execution is decent. Your technique is wrong. Okay? So I want you to go. Yeah. I want you to go. Try again and put that leg down. Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear the difference?
Yeah.
It's hard. Try the next one. And we can all we can all laugh. It goes on. I'll blame the guy. Okay. Catching these and open this time.
Okay.
Now, you see that doesn't mean it doesn't leave. Just make it a deep breath.
Okay.
Can you hear the difference in how the rhythm isn't disturbed? Because to do what you're trying to do, you really have to close the doubling on D. I don't even know if there is a doubling in the bass. I was going to close the tune. Okay, go again with me. And you did the da-da-da-da-da, then you crush through the C. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
So backwards a bit more lovely words. How do you get there? That's how you get there. Okay. Any questions? Any thoughts? Any observations? Any worries? Any concerns? I don't do cooked breakfast, so don't worry. Anything?
One on your road.
Oh,
Just from
no, hang on a second. No, we're done then. Great.
Right, just from looking at that, I'm able to learn like that part of the tune already. I'm already able to like pick up that tune.
I like this guy. Okay.
I'm already able to pick up like half of that tune already. Just from that.
And that's it. You know, you can accelerate your learning so much by going about things the right way. So?
The placement of the beat came back and got back in the right spot.
And it's like a thing of, so in that case, in that context, if you were playing that in a senior band, I would say to you, don't play the doubling. Don't play the doubling until you're ready to play that doubling on D. Okay? I wouldn't pick the tunes too hard, so don't worry. Okay? Any other thoughts? Any worries? Any observations? No. Has it been helpful so far? Okay. So we've now mastered 2 4s, 3 4s, probably 4 4s. We've done some work on 6 8s. Doing some work on jigs, and you're getting there. Can we go with reels? Can any of you play reels? Yeah? What can you play? What tune?
Got the name now. Yeah. Oh, I'll just play that one. Yeah. Dancing Feet.
Dancing Feet. Okay, go on then. Okay, fine. I know the tune, or I know of the tune. Okay. Let's talk about reels and the rhythms of reels. Reels are like, you know the number 8. Imagine you turned it on its side. So it's like a racing circuit, a scale electrics. Probably before your
They have to define scale electrics. It's not on their phones.
Okay, imagine the number 8 on its side, okay? And imagine that you're in a small car and you're going like that around this funny looking racetrack. Okay? And the next thing is it goes, this little bus of yours or your little choo-choo set goes you got that? Can you sing that for me? Don't go beep beep, because that's not gonna.
Yeah.
Right?
So,
I want you to sing it. Don't worry about the tune.
okay. So, da-dum-dum, da-dum-dum.
No, it's not dum dum dum. It's bum 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 bum. It's very free flowing word.
Okay. Da-dum-dum, da-dum-dum, da-dum-dum.
There aren't too many words to remember here. Okay?
Yeah.
Work with me. Right? Ready?
Yeah.
Bum 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 bum. I don't want you. I want you to make the number 8 with your hand.
Yeah.
Sideways number 8.
Bum, bum, ba-dum-bum, 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 ba-dum-bum,
And I want you to play dancing feet again. You can drop the tempo if you like. Was it like dancing feet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Start on the high A. Dum dum da dum bum ba dum bum ba bum. Okay. Dum dum dee da dee da dee da dee da da. Okay. Bum bum ba dum bum ba dum bum ba dum. Bum bum ba dum bum ba dum bum ba dum. Right. It's hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not easy because all this time you've been playing it at a completely different style.
I was playing it round.
Well, I want you to play around.
Yeah.
I don't know what you were doing. I'm not being rude, I just can't remember, okay? But I want, no, ignore everything we just said. Just play the tune for me. The way, any which way you would play. Now, ba-bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum. Okay, I'm going to help you a little bit because otherwise it's unfair. We'll go. That's all I want you to do. That's excellent, okay? And then I want you to go. Oh, it's a C in the middle. I don't want you to play the D grace note on the C at the moment, okay? I
Oh,
want you to go.
just to see. Okay.
Okay. Can you hear the certain note? Although they're mathematically the same note value, can you hear the certain notes to be articulated? Yeah. I would say the E as well, and the low A. There's only one note left, but you know what I mean? It's not D da dee da 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 ba dee dee da da. It's D da dee da da dee da dee da da ba dee. Right? Go again. Right, stop. Does it feel different? In a good way? Please say yes. Right? Can you hear the difference between name again? Can you hit? Oh, nice man. That's the river in Cork where I come from. Can you hear the difference between what Lee did the first few times to that last time? What did he do then? If you're saying you did, you must tell me. I caught you. Yes. And when he started, he went dee da da da, and it's just a barrage of notes. Now Lee is going dee da 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 dee because it's a syncopated change. Dee da, you know, it's all da 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 dee da 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 dee da. Okay, sound good? Anybody else know this tune? We're going to learn it, didn't we? Don't look at him, it's me. I want you to go. Josh, can you tell them a little bit about what's happening with these notes and the relative note values in the context of the scale?
Well, we've got a descending arpeggio,
Yeah,
so we're highlighting those notes in reverse order.
yeah,
High A, E,
yeah.
C, low A.
So we're playing with the four notes that are in your standard major chord.
Yes.
A, C, E, and A. Well, we're swapping them around, but that's what we're doing. Yeah. I want you to go again. I want you to play with this as well. Your name is? Okay. Well, I'm sitting here all day. No, well done. You really, really well. Okay. Three of us. We'll just go straight in. Dum, 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 dum. That's okay, we can teach you the other note, but you did very well on that, the first bit. E, high A. Don't worry about the notes. dee-da-dee-da-dum. That's really, really classic. We've now learned the main thing in the motif of this tune that we never knew 5 minutes ago, probably 4 minutes ago. Okay? Dee-da. Do you know anybody else? Anybody know this tune? No? No? Right, one of the three of us then. Dee-da-dee-da-dum. That's all we want to do. Dum-bum-ba-dum-bum-ba-dum. We're going to go bum-bum-ba-dum-bum-ba-dum. Dee-da-dee-da-dum. Dum-bum-ba-dum-bum-ba-dum-bum-ba-dum. Dee-da-dum. Dum-bum-ba-dum-bum-ba-dum-bum-ba-dum. Right? I would say, we know it's not perfect, but I would say that's a huge improvement and a completely different style to when you played it the first time. Please tell me name, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So now we've handled the whole. Give me a reel that you know. Name. A tune. Yeah, fair tune. Okay, so that's fine. It's a slightly different emphasis, so it's a different tempo. Is it low part? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. I would ask you to do it again. Maybe just increase the tempo. That. Okay. So, does it feel different?
Yeah.
In a good way or bad way?
Good way.
Yeah, I would agree. So we've handled simple, compound, 3/4, 2/4, 4/4. Some I'm familiar with. We've handled an exercise for personal technique. We've handled an exercise hand changes. We've done 6/8. We've sort of spoken about how do you fix the problems with hand changes and tackums. We've started into jigs and rails. Do you want to stop there, or do you want to go further today? Why don't we have a listen to a band, and then we can. Sorry, did you want to say something? Why don't we have a listen to a band first? Yeah, we will. Okay. You know that Five Police one this morning?
Yeah.
Can you give that a go? Graham, does this make sense in the context of how do you move from this morning's conversation to reality?
Yeah.
Good, good. That's the important bit. Okay, Ross. So we're going to play it again, and I want you to tell me the time signature. Or at the very least, tell me if it's simple or compound time. Don't tell me the answer, just stick your hand up in the air if you think you can tell whether it's simple or compound time. Okay? So let's talk to people who aren't so sure. The rest of you obviously know what to do. But look at you have there. Why did you struggle to make sense of it? Start again. If it's simple time, you're able to hand clap that too. If it's compound time, that's okay. Then again. Just keep going. Can you hand clap right through? Fine. I'm going to help you here. There's two choices. It's either simple that you can hand clap by 2 or compound where you can hand clap by 3. And you just told me you can hand clap by 3. Therefore, I love your word, baby. Love it. Okay? Simple time. Okay? Go again. Just keep going a little bit.
I had to start it again because I missed it.
It's a 4-4. Okay? I reckon that if we knew the tune within an hour, we could play that on practice chanters as a group. At least as good as them, maybe slightly better on practice chanter. Because now you have the tools to make it come to pass. And that's a great one band. How many fingers do you have? 10. I was worried you were going to say 11. Okay? 10. How many brains do they have? What? I was about to say, what advantage do they have over us? Okay. I want us to do. You can just pause it for a moment. Don't kill the screen. I want us to do a little exercise now, and we will have a problem. I'm going to take the time for it.
And we check that's
3 to 4. What time do you want to finish it?
I thought we'd finish around about 4ish.
Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to do a little exercise. We're going to play Green Hills. Okay? No, we're going to play a 4-4. It's slightly easier. What 4-4 does the people know? Fine. Okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop you after the second bar. At the end of the second bar, you're going to stop playing completely. And then I'm going to ask you to come back in bar 5. But I don't want you to count with your feet, or that, or play. I want you to do it in your head. Okay? It's going to go wrong. It's meant to go wrong. So there's no need to panic. It starts on a low A. I want you to start on a low A. Bum, bum, and so on and so forth. So you go bum, bum, ba-dee, dum, dee, dum, dee, dee, ba-dee, da. Stop. And then you have a passage of silence where you're guessing the next 2 bars in your head, no cheating. And then you come back into bar 5, which would be bum, bum again. Is that right? Okay. You ready? Don't worry, it will go wrong. Dum, 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 dum. After 2, after 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop. You're cheating. You are? Josie Mosey. It's like, nobody can see me.
It's actually a nervous reaction.
But when we go, do, dee, dee, ba, dee, 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 da, dee, dum, dee, 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 da, dee, dum, dee. Okay? After 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, after 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, this is really an exercise in what's the tempo and what's the rhythm. And a lot of music is not this. A lot of music is what's in here and how I want to present it. So we're going to do it again. And this time it's going to be a little bit. I don't mind if you come in early. I'd rather you do that and get it wrong than hide. Oh, I'll wait for the others to come in first because then he won't hear me or see me. You're going to make a mistake, this is the place to make it after 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I would say we're roughly about 20 people there. I don't know exactly. I would say 4 to 6 people were brave enough to give it a go, and everybody else went, oh, I'm not so sure. Make a mistake. And even if you're slightly late, come in. Yeah? Don't slide in. Be confident. Be confident and make your mistake in the wrong place. We can fix mistakes. Okay? Bum bum ba dee dum dee dum. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we're going to do it, and I'm going to go where you come in, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go again. And somewhere down here, somebody's playing a note off the below, they're playing a D. I don't know who it is, get rid of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go again because somebody over here has decided to do it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, this is really called pulsing. So when this is silence, you should be pulsing in your head what's happening. Dee, 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 da, 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 in my head. Bum, 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 dum, bum, 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 bum. You got it? Go again. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time, and I want in between. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to play this line, and I'm going to hold it for you. Okay? Go to 1, 2, 3, 4. You need to do the pulse in your head. Yeah? You should be able to do all of that in your head and rock and roll. And now? Okay. Short break. Short break, and then we'll do the stress ones. Okay? So I'll count you after a couple of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you go tick, but it'll it's all set forward, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're not, this part of today is not teaching you the tune, and we won't be able to do it. I want you to start to understand the rhythm and the idiom you're trying to fit. So, is it a hard thing to do? Does that fit where you want to go with that?
Also, slightly, like very slightly.
Yeah.
In each carpet it does one differently,
Mm-hmm.
but that's why I was asking.
Okay.
A very wide.
It is. But if you can't do that, you're screwed. Okay, cool. Did you find it, Ross?
Yeah, please do.
So when we get to this, they're playing Captain Horn. They might play some of the notes slightly different to you. I don't want you to make any sound, but I do want you to play along. And you'll start to see where you're not right. But ultimately, it's always 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you take it back to that again? Okay. I want you, if you know it, to play along. Yeah. For those of you who know this tune, even though you'll be playing different notes to what they're playing, play along in your chanter without actually sounding it. Okay. Here we go. That's fine, Victor. Okay. I think that's us done for today. I hope you had some fun. I hope you got something from it. And thanks very much, guys. Okay. Pleasure. All right. So.
Thanks, Tony. We appreciated those insights. And thanks to all of you for making the effort today. As said to a number of people, yesterday was a long, hard day for all of us. And it's
Really admirable that everybody's making the effort for these seminars. Thank you very much.
Well done, guys.
Well done. You gave yourself. Well done. Well done.